Welcome back, everyone. It is now December. We got the Challenger out here, putting in some sunflower, more sunflower. We're gonna go big on sunflower and canola for obvious reasons, and it's coming along really well. Courseplay is now part of the game, and it is doing a great job with this new field. So. Yeah. Anyways, as you can see from above there on the map in the bottom right hand or bottom left hand corner, that's kind of the layout that it's set. Okay, so I did come in here and add some water, add some more food. We had a trailer full of hay, or grass, I should say, already here, so that was easy. And then tidied up a bit, but then I went on a little bit of a rampage and did a little bit of decorating. I've got some bushes in here, and I filled out some of the grass a little bit better, give it a little bit more flavor. Put up some Christmas trees. It's December. I put up some Christmas trees and some lighting along the road here. I don't know if you can see that, some nice little lights. They're not on yet because it's technically daytime, even though it is a bit dark. Oh, wait a minute. They are on. Why doesn't it look on? Interesting. Ooh, special lamps. Got a Christmas tree there, got one here, got one over there. And I forget where else. I think there's another one back in there. So right, so where are we? What work do we have to do today? Probably not that much. I'm going to, and I've kind of decided on a little bit of a change for this series. I am going to work hard from about March to October, and we're gonna go rapid fire through the winter months. Working in the dark is challenging for certain things. Certain things don't matter that much. There's the other Christmas tree. But certain things like trying to see, ground textures and whatnot, is really challenging. So I've decided to not spend a lot of time in the deep winter. We'll do what actual real farmers do in a lot of cases and rest in the winter, and get back at it in the spring and all the way through the fall. So I think we're gonna kind of follow that model. That does not look like 5 liters of wood chips. Anyways, a couple of things. So the logs are being eaten up pretty quickly, and we're getting to a point now where I've got some reserves here, not a lot, but the sawmills are actually going right through that. So we're at a point now where we need a new source of wood. We're not going to go back up there. I'm not going to do that. I am going to move up here. It's time to make that move, and that means I'm going to get my yarder back. I'm going to go buy another yarder and set it up, and that's why I left this tree here. I've had the thoughts of actually bringing all the trees to the edge here and just shoving them off, letting them fall, and then pushing them into there. That's kind of, it's kind of a little cheesy, but yeah, that might be an option. We'll see. I don't want to go up there with the truck though. The bridge up there is not that good. So we won't be going to pick up logs up there with the truck. So yeah, I think the yarder is the way to go. That's on me. I'll do a lot of that after off camera, but I will get it set up again. All right, so I'm just kind of waiting on this guy. He's almost done. We're going to fast forward into January, and we may actually fast forward right directly into February. I think the light starts to come back in February. I'm not sure. It's either February or March. I think it's February, so we'll see. We think we've just got one more little strip here. And because it's dark, I can't see where, this is what I mean. It's dark on the ground. I can't see where we've done and haven't done yet. I don't want to keep having to pop up the map every 3 seconds to make sure I'm on track. So Courseplay is helping with that, obviously, but at the same time, it basically makes it so I can't do it myself. Have to use Courseplay in order to cover the field properly. So, all right, are we done? I think we're done. There we go. Let's get this. Oops, that's not what I want to do. And which end do I pick it up at? Wait a minute. That's what I want. Okay. This thing's fantastic, by the way. I love this planter. So we've got, if we go back up here, we've got sunflower, 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 canola, canola, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of oil. We're going into the oil business, guys. I don't know where I want to keep this. I think I'm just going to park it over here for now. Let's just park it off to the side here. I think I need to get some sheds down here, so that's a future project. I've kept that topped up. And I guess I should drive this back. Now, a couple more things, and actually, why don't we drive over there? Give me 1 minute, and I'll jump cut to where I want to go. Okay, I mentioned that I did some road stuff. I cleaned up, added a little bit of grass, just made the roadways a little bit nicer, some paths and whatnot. But I also managed to get this done, and it's decent. It's not perfect. It's still bumpy here, and it is fairly narrow, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get big equipment through there. So I added the path a little bit around. As you can see, the bridge there, it's not so great. I could not get it leveled properly. No. Here's the thing I really wanted to show you, though. I'm just going to pull up here to this field, our poplar field, and this is, I want to say it's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. I came to see how far along it was. Growth stage 5 of 13. This poplar takes over a year. You know, the stages is basically 1 month per. So that's 13 months to grow this. We have 5, which means we will not be harvesting this again until the fall. Or not again, we haven't done it yet, but the fall. That's a long ways off. So yeah, I'm excited about getting this going. I've never really done this in this kind of format before. So, all right, I'm gonna head back. We are going to rest, and we may rest right through to February. So I'll see how things are. I think all of the productions are good enough to carry on till February without me having to attend to them. Who knows? Might be a snowstorm. Look, door's closed. All right. Okay, it is now January. Very dark. Probably the darkest month. It's snowing, which is kind of pretty with the Christmas trees. We'll have to take those down soon, though. I don't know if... Oh, it is so dark. I don't know if the Christmas trees turn just to pine trees when it's not the holiday season. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I'm just going to leave them there for a bit. Okay, so I was going to push right through to February, and look at our lights. That's kind of nice. I'll put a few more up here. So I was going to push to February, but then I got a notice that I have to deal with the wool pallets. So I'm just going to turn that off for now. Actually, I should probably use this tractor anyway. That guy doesn't handle the weight very much. But the wool, you know, the kind of the important thing is I can get it into the spinnery now. So let me get this loaded up. It'll be a minute or two. All right. We're strapped in. Oh boy. Where am I going? I think I need to go this way. And our drop off is right here. Oh. Okay, unloaded by itself. Okay, so that's our only real significant limit. Let's go back through here. We'll be getting to get some oil going soon. I'm gonna throw this on the other side here. Oh, that's close, isn't it? All right. We are almost at $600,000. All right, another rest. All right, 800,000 now. As you can see, it is 8 a.m. and the light is coming back, but it's still snowing, and my pallets are full again. Yeah, challenging. Let's knock that out. I'm gonna have to do a status check now on all of our productions and see where we are with them. Okay, let's get this into the spinnery. All right. So let's start. We'll do a round check of everything. Want to see where we're at. We did skip ahead quite a bit. But let's start with our field status. So those are all our fields. How are we for growth? Oops, I jumped over pretty quick. All right, so our soybean and our initial sunflower are ready to harvest. Obviously now I need a harvester and a header, or two headers, I guess. So let's get going with that. All right, I did some homework ahead of time, and I've decided to go with this harvester. And the main reason I chose this one is because the tracks are narrow. I'll be able to get over the bridges. I think all of them. I'm not sure though. So I'm just going to buy that outright. And then we're going to look at, we need a header for grains. So we're going to do that. And we also need a sunflower header. And instead of going with one of these guys, we're going to go with the Helianthus 5700. Main reason is that it harvests at 15 kilometers an hour as opposed to 10, so it goes much faster, but it only does sunflower. I don't expect we're going to get into anything else besides canola and sunflower for our crops. So let's pick that up. And then this is the Convio Flex 1080. I want to know what the best header trailer is for this. So I'm going to jump over directly to the header section. And that's it right there. What are the combos? And it's going to tell me to get one of these. So I'm going to do that. And I think I wanted a bright color. Just so I can see it in the grass and stuff. So we'll do that. Free. Oh no. Okay, snow's starting to stick. Yeah. All right. There's the trailer, and I have to load it from that side, so that's a problem. I can drive back with the canola header. I'm gonna get this out of the way. We're gonna have to do a little bit of shuffling around here. I'm gonna put this right there. And then we'll jump over the trailer and put it somewhere else. We're going to put that over this way. And as you can see, that header is much smaller, but that's fine. It's fast. It's very fast. So this is all ours. We bought it all. I'm not trying to save a lot of money. I'm not trying to get rich and you know, by hoarding money. We're spending everything we get, and as I mentioned in a previous episode, our goal is to set up productions such that they generate 1 million per day, based on that gonna snap in. No, it's not gonna snap in. Oh, maybe it did. Okay. Yeah, $1 million per, I guess, month, not day, month, of income. And once we get to that, that's going to be probably time we're going to wrap up and head on to something new. I think that header is fastened. Okay, let's go. Let's see what happens. Now, obviously, I cannot harvest in the snow, so we may be in a scenario where I'm going to actually fast forward to March, but we'll see. I have to have a look at the forecast. I assume some of my productions might be starting to get low, though. I'm a little worried about that. Particularly the sawmills is what I'm worried about. The two fields we have to harvest are here, so I think I'm just going to stop here for a minute. Let's look at the forecast for starters. Okay, so it looks like we have snow this morning until approximately 11 a.m. and then we're good for the rest of the day. So we're going to fast forward time, but before we do that, I'm going to take a walk over here. I want to make sure that the this is topped up. All right, let's look at productions while we're here. So this is metal, and we're in good shape. We're fine. These are the ones I'm worried about. Oh, we're still okay. Yeah, we've got a fair amount here. Yeah, not a lot, but you know, that's pretty good. If those two are okay, then the rest of the woodworking ones are fine. Wool is pretty heavy still. That's okay. And these guys are ready to go. We're gonna load up sunflower today. So, all right, that's good. Good stuff. We'll just wait for this. Actually, it stops by itself, so I don't need to attend to it. All right, so let's fast forward time and we'll get into harvesting. All right, I'm gonna do that there. And there's still snow on the ground. Feels weird to harvest in this, but all right. I think we'll do 2 headlands smooth, and yeah, generate the field work. Hopefully we don't end up in the drink. Avoid that off. Don't want it folded. Want it stopped, and no, we'll unload it ourselves. Okay. All right. Our first sunflower harvest. All right, let's go get a trailer and we'll get ready to unload this. And we'll use the case for this. Whoa. Little slidey mix, little sliders in there. Let's do some donuts. Doesn't do it. Guess we have to drive carefully. For a second there, I didn't see it, and I thought, uh-oh, went in the drink. $29, I might actually be able to do the whole field on one load. So I'm going to be putting up a poll pretty soon on which maps you guys would like to see me on. I have some ideas. I have a lot of them actually, and I have one specifically picked out for a next series coming up soon. But I will also need one to replace, you know, basically we're running Korpi and Maypole. Maypole, is, I already mentioned many times, is not going to be a long series. Both of them are probably going to need replacing at some point. I do like the idea of two series at a time. So one of them I already know what I'm going to replace with. The other, I have some ideas. So I'm going to put up a poll, and I'd love to get your feedback where you'd like to see me go next. So there's different kind of styles, I guess. You know, whether it's survival role play, I have an idea for an Unreal series, which can get pretty ridiculous. But yeah, I'll throw it all up and we'll see what you guys think. The water here is stressing me out a little bit. Not sure how this worker is gonna deal with this next turn. It's really just this next turn that has me concerned. Trying to trust them. No. No. I had to stop it. I think he was turning around, but I had to stop it. I know where he wants to go. So I was looking at the other field we need to harvest, which is soybean. Now, the price for soybean is not very good right now. I have no production to deal with soybean. So, all of a sudden I realize I don't have a silo. I don't have a grain silo of any kind. So I'm trying to figure out whether I want one or not. I don't think I'm going to put soybean back in. I think I'm going to stick almost exclusively to sunflower and canola. But yeah, I'm not sure. I think I might just harvest and sell it, even though it's not the great price. Let's have a look at that. Soybean right now is at 18.33 at the store, which is the best price. It goes all the way to 35. It's nowhere near. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I don't know if you picked up on camera, but I don't know if I mentioned to you guys the new chickens that we got at home, my real home. We got ordered 12 and we ended up with 9 roosters out of the 12. So I have roosters now crowing like crazy every day outside my window here, and it may show up on some recordings. It has shown up in some of my work meetings, my conference calls. On that note, one of you guys noticed that I have a little link and button on the channel for a website called Buy Me a Coffee, and that is something that somebody else suggested that I do, just for fun. Basically what it is it's kind of a donation thing, if anybody's interested in donating. Yeah, so I did not advertise that. I don't know, it feels kind of weird to me to put that there. I'm not in this at all for the money, not at this point in time. And somebody just suggested I play around with it for fun. So, yeah, so thank you very much. You know who you are. I don't know if I should, do a shout out to people. But thank you very much. Definitely going right to coffee. And I do appreciate it. That said, the reason I brought this up is I am fully employed currently and well employed. I don't need money right now. So it's there. If you feel like buying me a coffee, by all means do it, but I don't need it at all. It's just there for fun kind of thing. So anyways, thought I'd get that off the table. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I didn't ask if it was okay to do a shout out, so I won't right now, but I certainly can do it in the future. All right, our sunflower is, okay, that is oh yeah, because the header is so small, that's why it seems like that. Clearly now I need a shed. I have to buy a shed. Okay, we are going to the oil mill with this. It is only 9,400 liters. It's not a lot, but at least it'll get us going. We will get a lot more pretty soon. Where do I drop off oil? Right here. Where do I drop off canola? Sunflower. Jeez. Okay, so that should start some production. Obviously we're gonna want a lot more than that. I'm gonna jump over here, and then we're gonna get, how are we doing for time? Oh, holy smokes. Time just flew by. Okay, I didn't realize how much time had gone by. So, we're done here with this field. Beautiful sunflower. It's kind of weird in the snow, but whatever. We have to harvest this. That's all soybean. It's ready to go. And I don't know. I need to think about how I want to deal with this. Do I want to put up a cheap silo somewhere just so I can store it temporarily? I won't need a silo in the future, I don't think, but we're going to try to find ourselves a good shed. Might set it up ahead of time, or I might wait for you guys in the next episode. And then I'm probably need to start getting some wood down from that upper shelf at the back, way up north. And that's going to be important. The good news is the daylight is back, and it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Next year, next fall and winter, we are going to fast forward through the whole thing. I'm going to make sure we have enough supplies. The only thing I'm going to be doing probably during those deep dark months is dealing with the sheep and gathering up the wool, because it doesn't accumulate much. I may consider reworking our sheep pens, see if there's some better options, and adding some, as well as I can sense we're probably going to want another production or two as well, and try to produce as much as possible. I've had thoughts about putting up a second iron furnace, just because how lucrative it is to sell that metal. So anyways, so many decisions, so many things to do. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. If you are enjoying this, please consider subscribing, and I will wish you a great day.